Hi everyone, this is Jessica from the Achievement Squad, coming at you with a guide for Starfield, and I'm going to be showing you the locations of 20 magazines in the order of the main missions in which I found them. We are in the Alpha Centauri system, and we are in Jemison. Hopefully I'm pronouncing all this correct, and we're going to go to a location called the Well. So this is the main spaceport that you'll land in the beginning, and the first thing that we're going to need to do is make our way back between the coffee shop and the store. At the back of this area you're going to find a lift, and we want to take that down into the well. So we're going to now make our way over to Kay's place, so make your way down the stairs, and then on the right hand side you're going to see Kay's house, and we're going to make our way in. As you come in, make your way through the curtains at the back and then to the right and all the way up the stairs. Open the door at the top, and on your right hand side you're going to find your first magazine. The next one is in Apex Electronics in the same area, so still in the well. Make your way back down the stairs and take 2 lefts to exit, and as you come out of this area you'll see a trade authority, and then just to the right is the Apex Electronics with this guy who wants to fight me outside. Make your way in,
Mess with me and I'll serve you my
and then on the right hand side you're going to find your next magazine on the table. Your third magazine you'll find as you make further progression to a place called the Lodge on Alpha Centauri still, and you'll come here as part of the main story to meet with Sarah. Once you're actually in the lodge, it's pretty much directly in front of you on the area where the artifact is spinning around. So after a little bit of progression, you'll have made it forward and you would have spoken to the guy who's trying to initiate you into the Vanguard. It's part of the story with Sarah that you'll need to speak to this guy, and he is next to a lift and he's in the mast building, and we're going to go up to somewhere called Interstellar Affairs. So he is pretty much the guy who's going to induct you into the Vanguard area, and he's on the Jemison planet. By the Vanguard, take a right, and then you want to use the lift and select the option for Interstellar Affairs. And as you come in, you want to take a left and hang a left, and then take a right at the reception desk and make your way to the end office, and it is on a coffee table just by some sofas. Now directly from here, the next one is in the basement of the Vanguard building, so once you've picked that up, make your way back to the elevator, and you'll need to have accepted the Vanguard mission from downstairs. So make your way back to the elevator, and you want to click on the panel that is just on the side here and go down to the Vanguard Pilot Simulator. Once you're in this area, just hang a left, and then you want to go into this little authorized personnel room, and it is just on the side by the hang in there poster. Now from this one we're going to make our way back out of it, and we're going to go to the residential district into the Pioneer Tower. So make your way back to the lift, click on the button on the panel on the side. We want to go to the NAT station. And then from the lift go over to the train car, and we're going to select the residential area. Now that you're off the train, take a right, and directly in front of you, you are going to see Pioneer Tower. You just want to go straight across in front of the bar and out onto the balcony kind of like area, and you're going to find a magazine on one of the back tables.
What's the fun in that?
Remember the Prince of Surprise?
So sticking to Alpha Centauri, but we're now out of this and we're going to the Eye. The Eye is in orbit of the Jemison planet that you were just on, and you would have been going up to the Eye to speak to one of the characters that is present there. So zoom in on the Eye, and you want to make your way. Yeah, so that's in orbit as Jemison, and when you dock with this place, you'll come in. You want to make your way forward and then hang on the right hand side and keep turning to the right, and you will find the collectible on the bench next to the water machine. Still in Alpha Centauri, but we're going over to the Gargin, and we're at the Gargin landing station, so still in the same solar system. To get this one, you want to make your way forward, and you're going to come into an area where there is a bar like kind of setup.
Those jobs aren't coming back, but Reliant Medical.
So straight ahead down the stairs and then past the office, and then just at the back here where the bar like area is, you want to stay to the left and it's on a coffee table. And then there is another one in this location also, so turn around from here and you want to hop over past the statue, and you want to make your way straight ahead past the statue, up the stairs, staying on the lower level and keep making your way forward. And then next to this person that is just sat at the end, you're going to find another magazine on the desk.
The trick to the catwalks.
Okay, so the main missions are going to eventually drag you to Sol, so our solar system, and we're going to be at Mars, and we're going to land on Cydonia, and we're going to be heading over to that main city there, and inside there is a residential area that we're looking to go for. There are two in this area. So this is the main entrance to Cydonia. As you come through the plastic sheets and past the hours without incident sign, you want to make a left and open up the residential door. And then there is a collectible in the barracks area just down here. So make your way down the stairs, take a left, go through the door and navigate the hundreds of people, staying on the left hand side, and you're going to go into the mining quarters, and you're going to pick up the magazine from the desk just here. And then directly opposite, still in the same residential area, but in the barracks this time, which is the opposite side of just where you are, you want to make your way in, and then on your left hand side on the main table is another manual. So we are now going to be over by Luna, so Earth's moon, and we are going to be trying to find the Nova Galactic Star Yard. So you'll come here as part of the main story. It will prompt you to come here. This is a hostile area, so in this video I have cleared out all the enemies nearby. For some reason I can't show you the Galactic Star Yard on the map, but it is there. So as you can see, you'll want to fly into this Star Yard and dock with it, and then make your way through the doors. So for the sake of this video, I've eliminated all enemies in the area, but be warned, you are going to be in a tricky spot. So you want to make your way through the area and stay on the right hand side, and then take a left at the end, and you're going to go through to the control room. Make your way up the stairs, and in the control room there's going to be more stairs going up. Take them. Staying on the left hand side, you'll walk into the workroom, and you'll want to take a right. Apologies, I make a mistake here. Into the workroom, and then on the desk by the whiteboard you'll find your next manual. We're now over in the Narian system. We're going to be going to Vectera. We'll be sent back to the original mining outpost that we started the game in a bid to check up on everybody, and you'll re-encounter Lynn, and she'll inform you that people have gone missing to particular locations. So we're over at the Argos Extractors mining outpost, which is where we had the big first fallout with the space pirates. Staying on the right hand side, you're going to see this airlock. Originally it's closed, so you can open up the panel on the right hand side using these yellow locks. Make your way in and activate these switches. Then staying on the right hand side, you want to make your way through the doors, going past the second airlock and to the door at the back, and you'll be by the bunk beds in the middle on a small table. We're now still in Narion, and we are going over to a place called the Clinic. The Clinic is in orbit of one of the planets that is just here. So that is in orbit of Dipala. you want to dock with the clinic. Once you're in the clinic, you don't have to go very far. Straight in the reception in the waiting area.
I understand.
Like every other waiting area, you'll find the magazine by the chairs on the table. We're now over in Bessel, and this is where we are looking for the guy that causes a few problems in the beginning of the game. And we're in the Bessel system, and we're going to be heading to the Bessel 3, and we're going to head to the research outpost. Now I'm at the main entrance. This is a hostile area, so I've killed out all of the enemies so you don't have to endure me fighting. But sticking on the right hand side, you'll find a section which is just a access to the Crimson Fleet outpost, and this is where you'll be looking for your friend that has been taken hostage. Make your way down the stairs, and as you enter this area, you're going to find the actual magazine is on a table on the left hand side next to a weapons crate. So we're now over in the Tau Ceti, and we're going to go to Tau Ceti 2, which is not too far away from the last place that we were at, and we're going to be looking for our friend Andre. So in this section we want to head to the Tau Ceti 2, and as opposed to heading to the mining site, we're going to head to the Tau Gourmet Production Center, which is an abandoned outpost. Once you're there, there's a building directly in front of you. You just want to make your way in. And then on your right hand side, as you come through the double doors, on the table you're going to find your next collectible. Our next magazine is in another system. It's in Olympus, and you have to jump to the Olympus in a bid to get to Cheyenne later. There is a location in the Olympus system called the Alchemist, which is a casino, and it's also a hostile area, so be ready for more combat, but this is also zero gravity combat, so it's going to add a bit of an interesting approach. But you have to jump to this place to get to the Cheyenne system. So make your way down to the end of the corridor, and you're going to float down a gap, and as you come down, you're going to want to orientate yourself towards the main area. It can get a little bit confusing. And as you move through, you want to aim to the area with the big vault door on the left hand side. As you come through the section, you want to go up. And as you come up, there is a room on the right hand side. You get a little bit stuck here, it is a bit fiddly. And then on the desk on the left hand side, you are going to find a magazine floating about next to the computer. The next jump is to the Cheyenne system, and we are on Montara Luna, which is one of the moons, and we're over at the Wagoner farm. So you'll need to come here to this system as part of the main story. It's a little bit of a detour, and it's on the moon of Montara Luna. And you'll want to land at the Wagoner farm. Once you've landed there, you'll see to your left there is a building with a W on top of it, and we're going to make our way into that building. So this is kind of like the little residential area, so make your way across, enter through the door and go up the stairs that are at the back. Take a left at the top and a left again, and then by the bunk beds you're going to find the collectible. Now, staying in the same Cheyenne system, we're going to go to Aquila, which is part of the main story. You'll come here with a guy called Sam Coe, and we're going to go to land in the Aquila city. And as you enter this area, you're going to be on a path where there is a bank robbery or some kind of heist going down, and we just want to make our way towards that. There is a main bar called The Rock in this area. You'll see a green statue. This is also the heist that's taking place. Take a left at that statue, and you want to make your way up and over this muddy hill, staying outside but keeping moving forward on that path. As you come down the hill, there is a bookshop that is in front of you. Enter that bookshop, and then on the right hand side, on a table again, you will find the Gunslinger's Guide. And then we have one more to go in Aquila City, so make your way out of the same bookshop, and we're going to go into the Rock, which is a cafe bar kind of place, which also I believe you can be recruited into one of the factions here. So make your way across to that, and it's just by the entrances by the green statue. Open up the door, And now we're going to climb a lot of stairs. Okay, so now that we're in the rock, we want to go up the stairs that are directly ahead of us. Continue forward to the next set of stairs, and at the top of those take a right. Make your way down to the end where the person is sweeping. Turn right at the end twice to go up some more stairs, and immediately turn right again, and then go through the door up some more stairs. And at the top you're going to find your last collectible. I've been Justin again from the Achievement Squad. If you find this guide useful, drop us a like, comment, subscribe, and happy hunting.